Hello everyone, this is Lucas from Language Boost and welcome to this accelerated French class for beginners. If you'd like to get access to the materials that go along with this video, you can find them in the description box below. But before we start, imagine walking to a cafe in Paris and eavesdropping on the following conversation.
Est-ce que vous parlez anglais?
Désolé, est-ce que vous pouvez répéter s'il vous plaît?
Oui. Est-ce que vous parlez anglais?
Oui, bien sûr.
Ah, vous êtes anglais?
Non, je suis français. Vous êtes aussi française?
Non, je suis anglaise, mais je parle un peu français.
Oh, vraiment? Est-ce que vous habitez ici?
Non, je ne peux pas habiter ici.
Pourquoi est-ce que vous ne pouvez pas habiter ici?
Parce que je ne parle pas très bien français.
Et où est-ce que vous habitez maintenant?
J'habite à Londres maintenant, mais je veux habiter à Paris.
Et qu'est-ce que vous voulez faire à Paris?
Je veux travailler et apprendre le français.
Est-ce que vous devez travailler aujourd'hui?
Oui, bien sûr, je travaille tous les jours.
By the end of this accelerated class, you'll learn not only to understand a conversation like this, but you'll be able to take part in it yourself. But to achieve this goal, you'll need to actively interact with me. So if I ask a question or ask for a translation, try to give the answer out loud. If you need to pause the video to think out the answer, that's okay, you can pause the video. This accelerated class isn't just another language class, it's more of a language workout. So don't just sit back and listen to the words and sentences passively. You get the best results if you're active. So without further ado, let's start boosting your French. Alright, let's get started. So the first word that we're going to learn today is the word for I. This is how you say I in French.
Je. Je.
Je. Okay, so now we know one word. Obviously, that's not enough to make sentences. Let's go on and learn another word. This is how you say to want in French.
Vouloir. Vouloir.
Vouloir. Right. Now that we know two words, let's try to combine these two words. Let's try to say let's try to combine I and to want, to say I want. So in French, we conjugate verbs, and the verb vouloir for the first person, I, will be veux. So if you want to say I want, you say je veux. So how do you say I want in French?
Je veux.
Right. Je veux. Je veux. Okay, let's move on and learn the word for you. This is how you say you in French.
Tu. Tu.
Tu. Now, if you want to say you want, you say
Tu veux.
tu veux. This is how you say and in French.
Et. Et.
Et. You see, you don't pronounce the letter T. This letter is mute. You don't pronounce it. It's et. Okay, now let's try to remember how we say I want. How do you say again I want in French? Right. Je veux. And how do you say you want? Tu veux. Now let's try to combine everything we know and put it all in one sentence. How do you say I want and you want?
Je veux et tu veux.
Je veux et tu veux. Okay, now the next word we're going to learn is the word for to work. This is how you say to work in French.
Travailler. Travailler.
Travailler. Okay, let's start combining the words that we have studied already. How do you say I want to work?
Je veux travailler.
Je veux travailler. And how do you say you want to work?
Tu veux travailler.
Tu veux travailler. Now let's make it a little bit longer. How would you say I want to work and you want to work?
Je veux travailler et tu veux travailler.
Je veux travailler et tu veux travailler. You see, we have just started learning French and you can already make these long sentences. I think that a common mistake that people make when start learning a brand new language is the fact that they will just start accumulating a lot of words, things like thank you, good morning, what is the bathroom, and then they will learn a few words for animals like elephant, horse, cat, I don't know, fish, some colors, white, black, yellow, blue, but then they will not be able to combine these words, right? So here in this accelerated course, we're trying to do the opposite. So we're trying to use the method say more with less, or learn more with less, or speak more with less. That's the philosophy behind this method. You learn just a few words and then you try to make as many combinations as possible. So let's move on and learn the word for to study. This is how you say to study in French.
Étudier. Étudier.
Right, étudier. So how do you say I want to study?
Je veux étudier.
Je veux étudier. I want to work and I want to study.
Je veux travailler et je veux étudier.
Je veux travailler et je veux étudier. I want to study and you want to work.
Je veux étudier et tu veux travailler.
Je veux étudier et tu veux travailler. You want to work and I want to study.
Tu veux travailler et je veux étudier.
Tu veux travailler et je veux étudier. I want to work and I want to study.
Je veux travailler et je veux étudier.
Je veux travailler et je veux étudier. Or maybe you can simplify and say je veux travailler et étudier. That's fine too. Now, how would you say I want to work and you want to study?
Je veux travailler et tu veux étudier.
Je veux travailler et tu veux étudier. Now, there are many ways how you can ask questions in French, but I guess the easiest way is by learning the structure est-ce que. So if you want to ask a question in French, you can just add this est-ce que in the beginning of a sentence and you turn it into a question. Try to listen to the following sentences and repeat them out loud.
Tu veux travailler. Tu veux travailler. Est-ce que tu veux travailler? Est-ce que tu veux travailler? Est-ce que tu veux étudier? Est-ce que tu veux étudier?
So let's review and remember how we say you want. How do you say you want? Right, tu veux. Now, how do you say you want to work? Tu veux travailler. Now, if you want to turn into a question, you say
Est-ce que tu veux travailler?
Est-ce que tu veux travailler? How do you say do you want to study?
Est-ce que tu veux étudier?
Est-ce que tu veux étudier?